Steel Nation, welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. Oh my goodness. I've got one question to ask you guys today. What I have been, is that my camera there or here? One question to ask you guys today that I've been seeing around the internet. Let's see if this works. Oh, good. Is Aaron Rodgers washed? Is he washed? Right? I don't think so. Now, I didn't really want Aaron Rodgers to come to Pittsburgh. I was really against it actually until he started playing in training camp, and I think seeing him in the spotlight as QB1 and the interviews, and wearing the black and gold, then I started to get around the idea of him actually leading our team to victories, which he has. They've won 5, they've lost 4. We've seen some bad losses here and there as my camera goes out again. My camera's been playing up. Sorry, Steeler Nation. My camera has just been playing up. I cannot have nice things. So I did see this idea that fans are now saying he's washed, can't win with him. They should have chosen other quarterbacks, or they should have, maybe went after Sam Darnold in free agency. I saw that. There's many ideas floating around because he had a bad game. But I think overall, he just had a bad game. And I don't reckon he has, and maybe as well, I saw one image out there. The image gets hit really hard by Bud Dupree. And another guy was talking about this on his podcast, basically saying, was Aaron Rodgers concussed, or did he get hit hard enough to where most of his game, where his throws were overthrows, it was off, but there was definitely something off last game versus Chargers. Now, not every game is going to be perfect. We don't need Aaron Rodgers to be perfect, but I don't think it's fair enough, even though that I said that I didn't want him to be a Steeler, but I've turned around week by week, and I think that he's gained a lot of Steeler Nation's trust to be QB1 at least this year. Maybe next year if he comes back, could he be 42 coming back in this offense? Would he need more weapons? Would he need more star players at receiver? The receiver number 2 talk has almost exhausted me, where I don't want to go down that route. We are with the players who we have right now, which is Austin, Roman Wilson. These guys got to step up, and I think they can. They can definitely do that, and they need to get open. But that pretty much receiver number 2 talk has exhausted me, so I won't go down that route. Maybe possibly they might bring up MVS from the practice squad to be linking up, going down the field deep, and connecting with Aaron Rodgers, at least expanding the defense open so DK Metcalf could not get double covered all the time. So there's that idea too. But I don't think it's fair that the fan base, or even some media outlets, and of course they're going to say that he's washed. It's all over. He is quite slow, and he is. He's very slow. 41 years of age. Once he hikes the football and he tries to escape the pocket, and he got sacked the other day for a safety, fumbled the football. He just can't move the way that he used to, 5-10 years ago, like a lot of us can't. As you get older, you're just not as fast as you used to be when you're 22, let alone now being 41. So that's a problem. That's a limitation. That's a negative for sure, that he can't move. But the positives are he's very savvy with the football. He's a QB mind, that he's changing plays, that he has complete control of the offense, that he's out there hiking the football that comes down to 0.1 seconds, 0.2 seconds, or whatever it is, and he goes, hut, and he's ready to go. So this team has played good football because of Aaron Rodgers the first, 9 weeks. Yes, 5-4, and there has been some struggles, but I don't think it's a good critique to say that he's washed. And we always do this. We always seem to, when one player fucks up and they really play bad football, we're like, we need to trade him. He's washed. He's terrible. He's awful. But I don't think that's the case. You go to his stats. Now, Aaron Rodgers has 66%. Could be better. It could be around 70%, 75. That'd be better. He has 1,800 yards, 6.8 yards average. Now, there's a lot of checkdowns. There's checkdowns to Warren. There's short passes to Fry, move to Jonnu, to, Calvin Austin, to DK, but also a lot of big plays too, with his big play for 80 yards going down the field to DK Metcalf, which was absolutely insane to see. I saw that in Dublin. It was so much fun. His overall yards per game is 205, or almost 206, 18 TDs, which is more than the QBs we've had in the past in a season. So 18 TDs, and he's on pace now, really, to get, 36 with 8 more games to go, 36, 35 TDs. Can we stop the interceptions, though? The errant passes that go way too far over their head, or the receivers push it up like a volleyball like Austin did, and there's interception. Now it's going to happen. Interceptions from the other team are going to happen, but if Rodgers can delete that from his system and get TDs like he has been getting 2 or 3 a game, last time he versus the Bengals, he got 4, but also 2 TDs. So can he link up with Freiermuth? I think so. They're working through this. Aaron Rodgers hasn't played as bad as I thought he was going to be. If not really, he's helped keep the team together, getting him down the field, having laser passes for these guys to catch and move the ball into at least field goal range or a chance to go in the red zone. The red zone connection was quite high until a few weeks ago when things started to go a bit funny. But definitely need to score more points, but they're averaging 25, 26 points per game. They're about 16 points, the 16th team in the league to score points for. Their passing offense is 23. Their rushing offense is 30th, so they need to get better in terms of yards. And we definitely need that mix of Warren, feeding Caleb Johnson, get Gainwell more touches. The offense overall is 29th. But you want that around 20 at least for our team to hold the ball for more possession. They haven't had time possession. Time possession is like 23, 24, something like that. Really bad, right? And I'm saying minutes per game, 25, 6 minutes game, whatever it is. Really bad. So 280 yards offense per game. So that's something they can work on, is hopefully holding the ball longer to build drives and move down the field and be effective on the offense to give our defense a chance to rest. Our defense is playing better. But the idea to me that he's washed doesn't make too much sense. I just don't think that's fair to have one game. And that's where we are. I didn't realize my camera was off. Oh my fucking goodness. I legit say I fucking move something and the camera turns off. But I don't think it's fair. Anyways, let me know in the comments below. Only a short one today. Is Rodgers washed? That's really the critique. Is he washed? I don't think so. I've turned around I think he's done a really good job at quarterback to give our team a chance to win. We are versing the Bengals this weekend. I have your Sunday off at 1 p.m. So I'll live stream at 5 a.m. Pretty keen for that. Also keen to go watch football today. New England versus New York Jets. Going down the Winners Pub today for a bit of lunch, for a beer. I've been working a lot, actually, getting back from Europe. Been working a shit ton. So I got a day off. Hopefully get a haircut maybe next few weeks or whatever. Keen. But Rodgers, I don't think he deserves the criticism of just a bad game. Just one bad game. Does he really deserve that much criticism where he's saying, the Steelers are terrible, Steelers are bad, Steelers are losers? Don't think so. I think he's been a really good impact on this team, a good impact on the team, and a really good leader as well for the team. So we'll see. We'll see how it all pans out, and hopefully he has a good game. What do they call it? The Icy Hot Bowl. I don't even know what that means, to be honest. The Icy Hot Bowl is that it's been 2 old blokes who are playing football. Joe Flacco, Aaron Rodgers. They won the first one. Can we win this one? Anyways, in the comments below, let me know what you guys think. Sounds on StreamYard. Okay, Steel Nation, I'll see you later. I just wanted to say I was definitely wrong about him coming to the team. Can Rodgers get into a bit of a groove now with his receivers, get the ball down the field with the tight ends? And he's made some big plays to Darnell, Jonnu, to DK Metcalf. One game, let it slide, and see what happens next. I don't think he should be called a washed player, but that's just my viewpoint. All right, Steel Nation, I'll see you later.
G'day Steelers Nation, welcome to Steelers Nation Australia. The Pittsburgh Steelers are awesome.
See you later.